Hello, my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are doing well and maintaining good health. I am Dr Smrutirekha and I welcome you all to Etuson, Education for Better Tomorrow. It's a digital learning platform for Odia and English medium students. If you believe in quality education, then you are in the right platform. As in Etuson, we provide quality education which will definitely help you to build your career. Then what are you waiting for? Please download the eTuition app and enroll yourself so that you can avail all the facilities at your fingertips. So students, without wasting much time, let us start today's class. Today, we are going to learn how to find out the square root of decimal number. So are you all ready for that? Okay. So before starting the class, let me remind you, you have monthly test of September for the subject mathematics on 8th of October. Are you all preparing for that? So please prepare for the monthly test of September which is going to happen on 8th of October from 4 o'clock to 4:45. Okay. So please prepare for the test so that you can score good marks. Okay, so let us start today's class then. So as I told, today we are going to learn square root of decimal. So for that, let us consider one number. So we are going to find out the square root of number 17.64. Okay, so what is the step 1? So first we have to pair the number by putting some bars. So step 1 is to find the square root of a decimal number. We put bars on the integral part of the number in the usual manner and place bars on the decimal part on every pair of digit beginning with the first decimal place. Okay, and then you have to proceed as usual. So for example, like in your case, that is 17.64. So you have to pair the number which is left to the decimal number as usual, what you were doing previously. Whereas for the number which is after the decimal number, in that case you have to pair the number starting from the number just after the decimal. Whereas in the other part, like before the decimal, you have to start with the unit place of the number. Okay, so for example, here 17 has been paired and 64 has been paired. Okay, now what is the next step? Now proceed in similar manner. Similar manner in the sense what you are supposed to do in the division method of finding the square root. So the leftmost bar is on 17, right? So now you have to, what you have to find out? You have to find out a number whose square is less than equal to 17. So in this case, 4 square is equal to 16, which is less than 17. So we will consider 4. Okay, take this number as the divisor and the number under the leftmost bar as the dividend. That means 17 is your dividend and 4 is the divisor now. And then divide and get the remainder. Okay, so like this. So as I was telling you, 4 square is 16. So you have taken 4 as the divisor and you have put 4 as quotient. Then multiply 4 into 4 which is equal to 16 and your remainder now is equal to 1. Right? What next? In the step 3, what you have to do is the remainder is 1. Write the number on the next bar to the right of this remainder to get 164. Okay, so what you have to do is, so after obtaining the remainder, you have to take down this 64 to the bottom. Now your dividend is 164 and your new divisor you will have by taking the double of 4 which is 8 with a blank. Then the fourth step, double the divisor and enter it with a blank on its right. Since 64 is the decimal part, so put a decimal point in the quotient. Okay, because the 64 which you have taken now down is after the decimal point. So now before putting the number which is required in this place, you have to put a decimal point, because 64 you have taken from the number after the decimal point. Okay, so now what you have to take? You have to take the required number, so that the multiplication of the new divisor and the quotient which you are going to put in the quotient part after the decimal should be less than equal to 164. So in this case it is 2. So I am putting 2 here. So you have to put the same in the quotient part also. Now let us check what will happen. So in the step 5, we know that 82 into 2 is 164. Therefore the new digit is 2. Divide and get the remainder, and you will be getting like this. Correct. So now in the step 6, what you have to do? So in the step 6, as you can see, you have put 2 here, you can put 2 here, then your final answer will be 82 into 2, it is 164, and the remainder is 0. Since you are getting remainder is equal to 0, then square root of 17.64 will be equal to 4.2. Correct, children? Hope you have understood how to find out the square root of a number. Okay, so now it will be more clear if we will solve some more examples. Okay, so now find the square root of 12.25. So now you have the number 12.25. What is step 1? So you have to pair the number. So number after the decimal point has to be paired just after the decimal point, whatever the number. From that you should start the pairing and putting the bar. So you have paired 25. Similarly, the number which is before the decimal point, you have to start from the unit place, and now you have paired 12.25. Right? Now as usual, what you are doing in the division method, you have to search for a number whose square is less than equal to 12. So we know that 3 square is less than 12, 9 is less than 12, whereas 4 square is more than 12. So you have to take 3 here. So now you have taken 3 here. So 3 if you have taken as divisor, then 3 into 3 is how much? It is 9. Right? So you take the remainder as 3. So now what you have to do? Now you have to take this 25 below, because 25 is after the decimal point. So what you can do is you have to put a decimal point in the quotient part also. Right? Now what about your new divisor? Your new divisor will be 3 into 2, that is 6, with a blank. Now this blank we have to fill it up. So now you have to put the number in such a way that the number which you are going to put adjacent to 6, when multiplied with the new number, should be less than or equal to 325. So let us try with our 5. So if you put 5 here, you have to put 5 here also after the decimal point in the quotient part. So 65 into 5 is equal to 325. Correct or not? So you have now got the remainder is equal to 0. As now you have got the remainder equal to 0, so you have already obtained the square root of the number 12.25, which is equal to 3.5. Correct, children? Now let us solve another question. Find the square root of 51.84. Okay, so first thing, again you have to pair it. So we have paired now. Okay, so now find the number which is less than 51. So here in this case 7 square is less than 51. So you put 7 here and 7 here. It becomes 49. Then you take the remainder as 2. Then take down this 84 below. Then your new number is 4. That is 7 into 2. Then you have to fill the blanks, so that you have 284. Because you have taken this 84 after the decimal, you have to put this decimal point. Okay, so you put 2 here and 2 here. 142 into 2 is nothing but equal to 284 and your remainder is equal to 0. So what is square root of 51.84? It is equal to 7.2. Okay children. So now let us take one more example. Right. So you have 31.36. Okay. 31.36. So let us pair it as usual. So now you can see 5 square is less than 31 whereas 6 square is more than 31. So you have to take 5 here. 5 into 5, 25. 31 minus 25 is 6. Take down this 36 because it is after the decimal point. Put the decimal point here. Look for the new divisor, that is 5 plus 5 equal to 10. Now search for a number which when multiply with the new number will give you the number which is less than equal to 636. So now in this case if you take 6, your problem will be solved. So 106, you have to put this 6 here also. 106 into 6 is nothing but equal to 636 and you are getting remainder equal to 0. So already you have obtained the square root of 31.36 which is nothing but equal to 5.6. Correct children? So hope you have understood how to find out the decimal of a how to find out the square root of a decimal number. Okay children, again reminder for your monthly test of September which is going to happen on 8th of October. Hope you have liked this video. Please share it with your friends and practice all the problems which has been discussed with you. Follow us in YouTube, Instagram and Facebook and don't forget to download the Etuson app. Okay children, take care and keep practicing.